Little Patrick, I notice we're feeling guilty and upset that we said yes to mom visiting for 2 weeks, which is a lot. That's way too much time, and we did it again. Can we talk about it? I'm really worried about the visit, but I also feel really guilty for everybody else. She gets so bothered when you don't do things the way that she does. But 2 weeks isn't really that long for family, I think, but I never know these things. But saying something would really hurt her, and that's just the worst, so it's not worth it. Got it. Well, what does it remind you of growing up with her? Well, I don't know of one time, but all the time I was making sure I didn't say or do the wrong thing to her. But I always would, and I always would say the wrong thing a lot of the time, and it really hurts her. That makes a lot of sense. We did spend a lot of time making sure we didn't hurt her. It was such a big rule that you couldn't hurt her or upset her. Can you think of a more specific example about that, maybe, like a memory of that? Yeah, well, I remember when I was 14 and I asked if I could not go to her second birthday dinner. We did one with the entire family, with all our relatives, but then she wanted to do another one the next day with just us, her smaller family. But I had a school dance that night, and she had a massive breakdown just by me asking if I could skip her second dinner. She talked about how selfish I was for years. And I missed a lot of things back then because I didn't really want to upset her somehow, which always happened anyway, since I always get things wrong with her. Whoa, I remember that. And it's a good thing we're talking about it. You know, that's not what a healthy mom does. Healthy moms don't make everything about them. Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't matter so much to me. What matters is not hurting her as much as I do. I need to be extra good to her, and that's why her staying 2 weeks will have to just be okay. But it's actually not okay. It's so stressful on us and our partner. And also, people visiting should be kind of enjoyable, right? Like you would want them to be there. That's funny, I guess, but it doesn't matter how much stress we'll go through as long as she isn't stressed. You know, what you told me about that dance is heartbreaking, and I'm mad about that for you. You had to give up so much of a regular childhood, and just to accompany her really, really off emotions. And can I tell you something really hard? I guess. It's actually abusive what mom does. She throws a tantrum like a child when she doesn't get her way, but she also doesn't see that her way is asking so much of other people, and she weaponizes all of that to make people feel guilty and ashamed. Everyone in her life, especially dad, especially us, just caters to her. She has all the power, and healthy moms don't abuse power the way that she does. I know, but we really shouldn't hurt her. It's really good to talk about it, and I get it. You don't feel safe to stand up to her. But I can. And she makes people do things they don't want to do. But we don't have to live like that anymore. She made you give up that dance all those years ago, right? Yeah. Sleepovers, soccer games, going to the movies with my friends. And she made it a rule that no one but her could use power and choice. Do you think that that's true? I don't really know. What do those things mean again? Well, we could choose to tell her that it's going to have to be a shorter visit since we now have some power to make room for ourselves. That's totally different. And it's totally safe. We're not stuck back there in childhood with her anymore. I don't like that idea. That sounds so scary. She's going to freak out. Here's the thing. Well, two things actually. The first one is it's already going to be incredibly uncomfortable to tell her 3 days instead of 14 days. And it's already a mess, so there isn't much difference in her being mad at us now or her being weird and judgy and bossy and really off when she visits us. I never thought about it like that before. But are you sure? Yes, and the second thing is, it's not good to give up all of our power and choice just because she freaks out. Freaking out is a weapon for her. And it's no longer good enough that we have to keep giving up everything in our life just to cater to her emotions. Healthy moms want to be part of our life. But our mom demands to take it over because there's only room for her and everything. Well, she does do that, but I'm still scared. Listen, I'm going to handle this for us. You're not safe yet because you haven't been with a healthy adult who can teach you those boundaries and those ideas. That's actually my job. And we've actually got nothing to lose, really, since she'll probably freak out and then do a silent treatment with us like she normally does. And we might not actually have to go through a visit from her at all. Okay, I think I trust you, but I just don't know. It's good for you to see someone putting their foot down. And I might not do it perfectly, but I don't want you or our partner or our kids to be exposed to someone who makes everything about them and screams the way that she does. It's too close to what you went through, and it's no longer okay. Also, it's not good for us to place mom's feelings above everyone else's, our partners, our children, or ourselves. It's not just about us and mom. When mom stays here for 2 weeks and we become a wreck, and our kids get nervous and see that, and our partner has to carry all that, they also see that I'm choosing our exhausting mother over them, and I don't want to do that anymore. Setting this limit is how I'm going to protect you and me and our home. Well, I like that a lot.